What's going on, everyone? Adam Wallace, Keller Realty, coming to you again about another topic that has been coming up. I got an email today, actually yesterday, from the Florida Association of Realtors, and it's talking about the CARES Act, the Federal CARES Act, signed by President Trump last month, which states that forbearance of your mortgage payments can go up to as much as 12 months out, right? So, a lot of people are looking at this. I'm hearing a lot of misinformation going on around here. Now, I'm not a lender, but I have spoken to several different lenders about this. Okay, so what the email reads to me is it states that your servicer, which would be the bank that holds the loan, not the person who you got the loan to, if you went to a certain company, a lender or a loan officer, but who is servicing your loan. That's the bank that's holding the loan right now. They are allowing, in some cases, 3 months. Like typical forbearance is up to 3 months, and normally at the end of the 3 months you have to pay on the fourth month 4 months worth of mortgage payments at that point. Now, this is reading that there are several options for you, and that and it's stating that loan officers are giving wrong information. And I don't know if that's right, but the way that this is reading to me is stating that you can contact your loan servicer and they'll give you different options. One is to do a lump payment sum at the end of the forbearance period, and you have to contact them to do it. You can't just stop making your mortgage payments. Now, this is a last ditch effort if you have no other options to do in order to keep your home. So, you can go ahead and do the forbearance. And at the end of the 90 days, you can ask for another forbearance. And it can go up to 12 months. Now, the way that this email reads from the Association of Realtors in the state of Florida is stating that you do have the option, depending upon the servicer, to tack those payments on at the end of the forbearance, at the end of the loan. So, like if you have a 30-year mortgage and you're doing 12 months of forbearance, they're giving you the option to spread the payments out over a long term and increase your monthly payment a little bit at the end of it, and that way you can pay it back there. You can also add the 12 months or however long your forbearance is on the end of the loan, and there are no penalties or fees for that. Now, I'm getting told differently by other lenders. I'm getting told differently by a lot of different people. So right now, I would continue to make your mortgage payment as long as you are capable of doing that, because there's a lot of uncertainty around this. And there are news anchors. Once again, the news is telling wrong information to people. They're putting information out that is not accurate. So if at the end of the forbearance period you are able to tack it on at the end of the loan, then you can make those payments and add on however many months of payments at the end. The issue with this, though, is and this is only for government-backed loans, and 70% of the loans in the nation are government-backed loans. And the statistic that's listed in here is 24 million people in a worst-case scenario, 24 million loans will take advantage of this. So if you figure 24 million loans are taking advantage of a forbearance for up to a year and tacking it on at the end of the 12 months, what do we run into there? We run into those banks, those servicers who still have your mortgage, that are holding the loan, are still having to make those payments, and they're going to recoup it at the end. But how long are they able to do that? Are we getting into another situation where a bank bailout is going to possibly have to happen because of this? If you figure 24 million people do this, how many trillions of dollars is that? You know, it's crazy. So this is an option, and you need to contact your servicer and talk to them up front. Tell them that that's what you want to do, and see what their options are. Some may not even be offering it. Some are offering it. From what I'm being told by the Association of Realtors, is in the law, in the CARES Act that was passed by the president. They're all having to give that option, but you have to ask for it. But again, if we do not make the payment and we're capable of making the payment, we're getting ourselves into another situation where we may have to bail banks out again. And that, we saw how that worked and how upset people were and what happened with the economy with all that. So if you can continue to make the payment, then make the payment. If you can't continue to make the payment, then this may be a last effort for you in order to move forward. But as soon as you can start making payments again, then do it. And find out if they're going to require a lump sum up front at the fourth month or at the end of the forbearance, if they can spread it out over the cost of the loan, or if they are able to tack it on at the end of the loan. Is this an option for you? It is, but it should be only used in the last attempt that you have no other options, because this could cause way more of an issue down the road. Thank you.